It's very easy to get into a relationship, but it's not easy to meet the man that will value you, that will cherish you and treat you right. Oh, you're not alone. You don't have to worry. God chose you already. God is with you. Yes, I know that, but I still want a party. Butterflies and vibes cannot sustain a relationship. Hello, my lovelies, and welcome back to the Between Us and Jesus podcast. My name is Mariam, and this is a podcast where we talk about all things faith, friendships, relationships, and just becoming the woman that God created us to be. And today, girls, I'm so excited to share with y'all 5 things that I wish I knew about dating. Honestly, this phase or season that I find myself in life, I am so peaceful, I am so happy, and I am so content in my singleness, which was not the case before. And I honestly wish that someone would have shared these 5 things with me, these 5 tips with me, and it would have honestly helped me and saved me from so much pain, so much feelings of loneliness, and just feeling behind in life. I wouldn't have had to go through all of that if I knew these 5 things and I understood where I am in life and just understood the season that I find myself in. So girls, if you find yourself wanting to date, looking to date, single, or maybe you are already in a relationship, whatever phase of life you are in, these 5 things about dating will really help you and guide you through that season and through that phase. And I hope that you as well can find peace and contentment with the season that you're currently in. So girls, let's hop right into it. So the first thing I wish I knew about dating is that being chosen is not the same as being valued. Now, obviously, if you are a single girly, you are on the lookout. You are looking for a relationship. You are looking to be chosen. This is the number one thing for us. At least it was for me. Looking around me and everybody's in a relationship. Everybody is coupled up. So I was always hoping like, why can't someone choose me? Why not me? Why am I not the one to be chosen for a relationship? But now that I know that being chosen is not the same as being valued, I no longer find myself being so envious of people in relationships and being so eager to be chosen. Now hear me out, girls. Have you ever seen, I'm sure you've seen this before, where you know a couple and you think to yourself, I don't know why she's still with him. He doesn't treat her well. Like, she could do so much better. If only she knew her self-worth, if only she opened her eyes. I wish you could see that she can get better than him. She can be treated better than the way he's treating her right now. And you're baffled by this. But they are still in a relationship. They are still dating each other. That is a clear sign of how being chosen does not necessarily mean you will be valued. Honestly, I think that it's very easy to get into a relationship, but it's not easy to meet the man that will value you, that will cherish you and treat you right. Like, you girls, I know you know that it's easy to get into a relationship, it's easy to date, but just because he chooses you, let's just say he chooses you, he likes you, he pursues you, he wants to date you, it does not mean that he will treat you well. It does not mean that he will value you, respect you, and uplift you. It does not mean any of those things. So why are you so eager to be chosen, so eager in a rush to be chosen, when in reality, you don't just want to be chosen, you also want to be valued. You want to be in a respectful relationship where you respect your partner and your partner respects you, and both of you uplift one another, and it's a beautiful, respectful, lovely relationship. That's what we all want, because a actual relationship is not one where he simply chooses you. It's one where he honors you, respects you, and uplifts you, and where you do the same for him as well, where there's mutual respect and love for one another in that relationship. So that helped me to stop myself from being eager to be chosen, because I'm not eager to be chosen. In matter of fact, I don't just want anybody to choose me. I want the man who's gonna honor me, respect me, and uplift me. I want him to choose me. So always keep that in mind, that being chosen doesn't necessarily mean that he's gonna honor you and respect you or value you. And also, There's many people in relationships where the relationship is not looking so good, where they're not treating each other so well. So don't be so eager to step into a relationship and be envious of others who find themselves in relationships, because you don't know the nature or the what's going on inside that relationship. Yes, ma'am. And the second thing that I wish I knew about dating is that loneliness is not a reason to settle. Now, I know I've dealt with feeling lonely many times before. I felt so alone. And people always like to say, oh, you're not alone. You don't have to worry. God chose you already. God is with you. Yes, I know that. But I still want a partner. I still want to be in a relationship. I still want to be loved. I want to experience that romantic relationship type of love. But just because you're feeling lonely does not mean you have to settle. Does not mean you have to lower your standards for what you currently see around you, what's available around you. Because let me tell you something, girls. I used to feel that way, and there was partners or suitors around me, but they didn't really tick all the boxes. They weren't what I was looking for. But then I felt like I'm lonely. I might as well settle for this guy over here. We can be together. He is here. He's clearly interested in me. I might as well. No. Right now, I truly believe that my standards is set, my morals and values is set, and I'm not gonna settle them or lower them just because I'm feeling lonely or I'm feeling some type of way. I deserve to have that beautiful love story. I deserve to be loved in the way that I actually want to be loved. So always bear that in mind, that just because you are lonely, don't settle, don't lose focus, don't be like, okay, I might as well go with him, because you might as well go with him, and that's also not fair to him, because now a girl's choosing him that's not really into him, but she's just doing it because there's nobody else and he's here. So it's not fair on yourself, and it's also not fair on the guy that you are choosing, because he also deserves someone who loves him, who wants him the same way that he loves them, the same way that he wants them. Number 3 is that chemistry does not necessarily equal compatibility. Now hear me out, girls. There needs to be chemistry in a relationship. Y'all need to be attracted to one another. That's what it is for a romantic relationship. But when I say chemistry, I'm talking about the thing that gets you excited, the thing that's like, oh wow, look at him. Usually that's not enough to sustain a relationship. Think about it. The story of the bad guy. He has a leather jacket, he's riding his motorbike, and he can give you all the chemistry and butterflies in the world. But if he does not have the right character, if he's not a man who knows, who has responsibility, who takes accountability, will he really marry you? Will that make a good husband? Will that make a good father for your sons and for your daughters? And this is what I mean when I say chemistry is not enough. The bad guy is that energy, that vibes that you get from him. Vibes is not enough to sustain a relationship. Character is what sustains a relationship. Character is what a relationship, a marriage can be built upon. Because girls, we all fringes, so we know when we're dating, we are dating towards marriage. We are not just dating for vibes, for fun, for a moment, for a season. Oh no, we are dating with intention. We are dating to be married, not to play out and play the field. That's not what we're trying to do here. So if that is the goal, then chemistry is not going to be enough. You are going to need character. You're going to need a man of character, a man of substance, who's responsible, who's accountable, and who's serious. And basically, you know how they call him the square type. They say, oh, he's boring. No, I like me a square. A square is interesting to me. I like somebody who wants to come home, not be out at night all night long. So don't always just rely on the butterflies and the vibes, because butterflies and vibes cannot sustain a relationship. And the 4th tip that I have for you girls is the fact that God's timing does not require our intervention. God has set it out there. If God has ordained it, if God has set that plan for you, if God has set that person, that relationship, that job, that career, that dream, that goal, if God set it for you, it will come into fulfillment in God's time. And you can count on the fact that it will happen for you. But it doesn't require your intervention. And I'm not going to speak from a relationship point. I found myself in a position where I felt like, okay, maybe I need to put myself in these rooms. Maybe I need to do this. Maybe I need to message him first. Maybe I need to get his number. Maybe I should follow him on Instagram first. Like, I always felt like I had to do something. I had to somehow take the first step to make it happen. But if God has ordained it, if God has set it out there for you, the perfect partner, the perfect relationship, well, not perfect, but the one that's for you, it does not require your intervention. No first text message, no going here and going there and putting yourself in his space. None of that is going to make it happen if God ordained it. So I'm going to say rather breathe and calm down, girls, because I found myself rushing like, oh, I got to do this, oh, I got to do that. No, I don't got to do nothing. I got to breathe and I got to calm down. My relationship, when God has ordained it, when the time is right, it will happen for us girls. It will happen for you and it will happen for me. So just breathe and calm down, because you don't need to do anything and move and shuffle and shake for a man to choose you. The one who wants you, he's going to choose you. He's going to make it happen, because that's how badly he wants you. And the fifth tip I have for you girls is the fact that peace is a better indicator than butterflies. I've had a very chaotic upbringing. A lot has happened. There was always there wasn't any stability, so I felt that feeling of uncertainty before, and now as I'm getting older, I like my peace. I like a peaceful home. I like peaceful relationships. I like peaceful friendships, and I love a peaceful atmosphere and environment for myself. Literally, God has worked on me so much that my heart is at peace and I'm so calm, and I cannot step into a relationship where there is not going to be peace. I want there to be peace for my partner, not chaos, not drama, not argument, not turmoil. No, ma'am. Peace. That's what I'm saying. When I'm with my guy, when I meet someone, I want to feel peace. I want to feel safe. I want to feel secure with him. Like, I'm going to be so safe in his arms. Yes, ma'am. That's what I want to feel. Not just butterflies. I'm telling you, I'm getting up there. I'm like, butterflies is not enough. I don't need, oh, he's so handsome. Oh, look how tall he is. Peace. Do I feel peaceful with you? Do I feel safe with you? Do I feel secure with you? Do I feel protected in your hands? Peace is a better indicator than butterflies. I know we have our types and we have our thing and we want to feel a certain way with a guy. Yes, I understand, Miss Ma'am. But peace. Peace is important. Peace is what you want one day in your marriage, in your household, in your home. Peace is the environment that you want to raise your children in, not in the butterflies. Just always keep that in mind. And finally, girls, if there's one thing I want you to take away from this video, it's the fact that there's so much life out there for you outside of dating. And if you find yourself single, make an effort to make your life worth living without it being dependent on having a boyfriend, on having a partner, or having a relationship. Make an effort to invest in your life. Use the single season, especially if you are childless, if you are unmarried and you are single. You have a big blessing right now. You have time to invest in yourself. Go after your dreams. Go after the career that you want. Go educate yourself, or try this or try that. Whatever it is that you want to do, invest in yourself and build a life that's worth living, that build a life that you are happy to live, one that you are happy to experience. And don't forget God, obviously, in your walk. And I'm not saying that we should be single forever and you should be okay with being single. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying that you can live a beautiful and fulfilling life whilst you're in your single season. So don't feel unsettled and not at peace or not fulfilled just because you are single. Dating is important. Like, dating is a necessary step for us to get to marriage. I understand that. But also keep these 5 tips in mind to help you navigate dating, number one, and also to help you also just gain peace in your singleness, and also just feel fulfilled with the life that you currently have right now, because I'm sure there's many beautiful blessings in the life that we currently have where we are right now. And I don't want us to miss out on the beautiful things that God is doing right now because we're looking towards there, like, oh, I want the relationship, oh, I want this, oh, I want that. Look at what you have right now and just see how blessed you are. And if there's anything you learned from this video, anything that stood out to you, anything you want to share, please leave it in the comment section below and I will look out and reply to you. And also, if you want to get in touch with me, I am very active on Instagram and TikTok. I will leave the link in the description box below and you can follow me there and we can get to talking. Don't be afraid to DM me, girls. And Thank you so much for watching this video. I'm so excited to be back with the podcast. Yes, ma'am. Very exciting stuff, and I'm looking forward to seeing y'all in the next one.